WTOP News 10 presents Dialogue, a weekly public affairs program exploring community concerns and spotlighting regional activities.
Good Sunday morning to you, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Moving in the Spirit is the theme for ASU's dance program presentation that's coming up next weekend. I'm joined by Dr. Elizabeth Delancey, who is the Associate Professor and Director of Dance Arts and Humanities at Albany State University. And good to see you.
Thank you for having me.
Well, you've got lots that we're going to share today. First of all, though, we want to get to Moving in the Spirit. That's coming up next Saturday, March 28th, 2 performances.
Yes, at 2:30 and 7:30, ASU West Campus Theater. Yes, and doors will open an hour beforehand.
And if you want ticket information, of course, we've got the QR codes that we're putting up for you so that you can scan that. Now, you were telling me there are approximately 20 dancers?
Yes, it's about that many. I think, it's so funny, it's kind of hard to count, but I think so. I think we've reached about that.
And so you have been, preparing for this. Again, this is the spring performance.
Yes.
You were here last to talk about your fall performance.
Yes.
That collaboration with the music out of Tallahassee. How did that go?
Oh, that was wonderful. Our orchestra director of Javasia Chamber Orchestra, Patrice Floyd, fabulous violinist. She reached out to me via email and asked me, if I wanted to collaborate. And before I could finish reading the email, I was saying yes. So it was really exciting because what they did was they reinterpreted popular music with violins and stringed instruments and what have you, and it was wonderful. And I let my dancers take the lead on the choreography, and they did a wonderful job, and it was just so exciting.
Well, so exciting. This next performance as well, the spring performance, Moving in the Spirit.
Yes.
Talk about the music for this performance.
Yes, so Moving in the Spirit, it is Christian themed, and so the music is related to or connected to Christian thought, ideology. So we have, of course, like the standards, for me anyway.
Spirituals.
Yes, like Kirk Franklin, and then, if anybody is familiar with Revelations, we're using some music from Revelations, that Alvin Ailey Ballet. And then our own ASU chorale, they're performing with us as well. So we have a Revelation suite is what I'm calling it, in rehearsal at least. And so we have 3 pieces that we're dancing, and then the chorus will sing 2 of them. So it'll be dance, then the singing, and then dance, then the singing, and then dance. And so it's going to be really exciting.
So is this, are you doing any collaboration
on
this performance?
Let me think. Yes, so with the ASU, the ASU chorus, and then also my former student, who is the dance teacher at Radium Springs, she is coming and she's bringing her dancers, and she's also performing. And also the Westover Advanced Choir, they will be performing as well.
Wow. And then
yes.
You were telling me, I was asking if all of the performers are your dance students, and you have a high schooler.
Yes, I do. She goes to Lee County High School. I met her about 2 summers ago in the ASU band camp. And, I was teaching, dance, and she was just so talented and such a bright light. And so I talked to her parents, and I was like, hey, let's continue her dance, studies. And they agreed, and she's been with me ever since, and she's just amazing, just an amazing, smart, talented girl.
It seems to me that that's the perfect way to get into something else that, the community. Do you have a desire to learn to dance? Well, there is an opportunity coming up after Memorial Day.
Yes.
Okay. So this is a community dance education program. Please fill us in. First of all, can you be at the bottom level in terms of your dance skills?
Any level, any dance level, any age. So, let me not say any age. Not below 5. So I would say maybe for children 7 all the way up to 107.
Okay.
Yes.
And so you've had this before, but you're starting this back up.
Yes, rebooting it, and so we'll have children's classes. It's not an all-day camp. It's just, like the technique class. And this year I'm going to introduce dance history, a dance history component for those who are interested. And so we'll primarily center it on watching films, a lot of things are available on YouTube now that I would have had to go to the library to see. But if you don't know to look for them, you don't see them. And so I wanted to share those. Like I had mentioned, Albany State, their whole Revelation suite is online now.
Anybody can see it.
Anybody can see it, but a lot of people don't know.
Okay,
right?
okay.
So we'll look at that, and we'll look at the story behind why he created the. So we'll look at the context, the subtext of pieces, and why they were created, and the opportunities that were afforded the dancers who participated in companies like Dance Day of Harlem, especially in the early years, and Albany in those early years, and what that has given birth to. We have so many other dance companies now because of those two, planting those seeds.
They planted the seeds.
Yes. So, so there'll be, and then there'll be technique classes for people who are older. I was saying, before we started recording, that there are a lot of opportunities for children, but for adults who've always wanted to take dance and never got that opportunity, well, this is their opportunity. So they can be beginners, they can reignite their love for dance. So the technique primarily will be ballet.
I was about to ask, are you talking tap or jazz or what type
ballet
of dance?
Technique. And I like to, well, that's what I studied mostly, right? And what I love about ballet is that, there are so many workout techniques that have come about because of ballet, like the bar, pure bar, and all of that stuff. Well, you can do all of that right in ballet class, squeeze all those same muscles and get those same benefits, and not feel like you're exercising because you're so focused on the combinations and things like that. But it's really good. It's for the mind, body, and spirit.
And I was not going to mention this at all, but since you have been talking about ballet, I'm just curious as to what your response was when you heard an actor up for an Oscar who said that nobody was really interested in ballet or theater.
Yes.
And then you had Misty Copeland, who had hip surgery in December, come out and perform, to the Center's presentation. So, I think maybe there was a lesson learned there.
I hope so. Because the arts community they have been dragging him.
Well, and it's different strokes for different folks. You don't necessarily have to like the ballet or the theater or whatever, but you don't have to poo-poo it either. So, but as a ballet dancer and instructor, I mean, it's a beautiful art form.
It really is. And what I love about dance is that it really does, like I said, mind, body, and spirit. And dancers are also athletes. In addition to being artists, they are athletes. And so they really run the gamut. And so that young man, he just really was speaking out of ignorance. He just didn't know. He knows now.
Oh, yes.
He knows now.
How do they say he's been schooled?
Yes.
He's been schooled.
Thoroughly.
Again, if you would like to take in Moving in the Spirit, the tickets are available. It's next weekend. 2 performances, a matinee at 2:30 and an evening performance at 7:30. It's March 28th. ASU West Campus Theater, you say the doors will open about an hour?
Right, an hour before. And if scanning the QR code is difficult, we do accept at the door cash payments.
And I do have your email address if you're interested in the Community Dance Education Program, Elizabeth.Delancey@asurams.edu. Again, the music, collaboration with choirs from the area. And if you are wanting to participate in that community dance education program, and the dance program in general, I mean, I guess you have to enroll in studies at ASU to do, so that's completely separate.
But if you're interested in that, you please do email me as well.
And going back to that community dance education program, how long will it be?
Right, so we'll start after Memorial Day. It will run for 2 weeks. And then if there's interest, we'll continue for an additional 2 weeks.
All right, and I also asked you, will there be a recital at the end?
Right.
So that everybody can show off what they've learned.
Right, we'll do in-studio showings after each unit, after each segment has ended. So for the adults that participate, if you want to show off to your loved ones what you've learned, absolutely, you'll have the opportunity.
Okay, well, Moving in the Spirit to be presented to Southwest Georgia on the 28th of March, Saturday, the 28th of March, 2:30 and 7:30 p.m. You can scan for tickets, or you can also purchase the tickets at the door, or drop an email to elizabeth.delancey@asurams.edu. And again, real quick, because I'm still holding on to this adult dance, the types of dance. You said it's going to be primarily ballet.
Yes.
So just the basic.
Right.
Okay, very good, very good. Thank you so much for sharing this information. And if you've been wanting to take up a dance class, this is the perfect opportunity for you to do just that. Thank you, and always good to see you. Stay with us, everybody. We're going to tell you about an upcoming Girl Get Back Up and Win Again conference. Welcome back, everybody. Girl, Get Back Up and Win Again is the theme for an upcoming conference in Valdosta. I am joined by Chadwick Pittman, who is here to fill us in on this vision of your mother's.
Yes, ma'am.
And she's been doing this for 29 years.
29 years,
good,
yes, ma'am.
Good to see you.
Good
and
to see you.
Thank you for being here. This is coming up April 9th through the 11th.
Yes,
and so, as we've just said, 29 years now.
29 years.
This is a part of her ministry?
Yes, ma'am, it is. Our ministry is called Abundant Life Ministries. We're out of Paveville, Georgia. My mom and dad is the pastor there, and they've been pastoring for 30 years. Yes,
okay,
yes.
So and again, she has each year brought this conference to the Southwest Georgia area. You've got approximately 16 prayer warriors participating, and so break this down. It's April the 9th through the 11th.
Yes, ma'am.
So everybody can just attend each day, or you can attend one day.
You can attend each service. Each service start Thursday, April the 9th, and we're going to have special guest prophetess Charlene Williams, and we're going to have prophetess Felicia Battles. She's going to do the prophetic utterance flow, however God is saying in the place. She's going to shift the atmosphere, and then our main speaker that night is going to be Pastor Charlene Williams.
Okay.
And the prayer warriors, they're going to set the atmosphere before church started, during church service. I mean, just walk the floor, whatever God tells them to do. If you want to lay hands, whatever God is saying during that time.
Now, where's your location?
The location is going to be in Valdosta, Georgia, at Pastor the Union Cathedral Church. That's 1050 East Harris Street in Valdosta, Georgia.
Okay, yes, and you do need to, I've got a web address, www.womanofdifference.org.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, and that is where you will find the registration. Now, you were responsible for introducing me to Dr. Mary Matthews. I believe it was earlier this year, but
it was this year.
It was earlier this year. She will be there bringing music.
She's going to sing her song, Jesus is the Answer. Yes, ma'am. And we also have special guest Cameron. He's going to be coming down. He's going to do praise and worship for us.
Okay, talk us through each night. It's the same theme, Girl, Get Back Up and Win Again. Has your mom shared what inspired this particular theme this year?
Well, she was in prayer, and she said the Lord told her what to do. Last year conference was She's Fearless, and she said the Lord told her to tell the women to get back up and win again. Along the way, you might have failed or whatever the situation may be, but you got an opportunity to get back up and win again.
Well, you know, it's funny that we're talking about this because just this week on Facebook, there was a quote from Nelson Mandela. It was talking about, don't just celebrate the wins. Yes, what you don't know are the many times that somebody's fallen down.
Yes, ma'am.
And so it made me think about we fall down,
but we get back up.
That's right. So this fits perfectly with this theme. Girl, get back up and win again. Don't just give up. Just keep going, just
Keep
moving
going.
ahead.
Keep
Take
going.
us through each night, starting with the April 9th date and then go through the 10th and the 11th.
Okay, April the 9th, we're going to have Prophet Charlene Williams. She's going to be the main speaker. She's all the way from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. And Friday morning, which is April the 10th, we're going to have Apostle Terry Raven. She's here in the beautiful city of Albany, Georgia. And on Friday night, we're going to have Dr. Takahita Williams, all the way from Columbus, Ohio.
Wow.
Yes, ma'am.
So a network.
Yes, ma'am.
Of prayer warriors. And
Yes,
then you've
ma'am.
got other people, and we can, conference intercessors?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, the host, Apostle Dr. Sharon Pittman. And then do you want to go through who all, I can give you I've got a cheat sheet that you sent me. Tell
we
us
have Apostle Callaway. We have Evangelist Florine Lovett. We have Dr. Carolyn Mason, Dr. Sharon Wood. We have Pastor Keisha McIntosh, Pastor Dorothy Glass, Missionary Keishana Rogers, Prophetess Portia Hunt, Prophetess Patricia Fortner, Evangelist Samantha. We have Apostle Sharon Edwards. We have Elder Idella Williams. We have Evangelist Felicia Hardeman, Pastor Felicia Drags, and Pastor Treese DeMary.
And so those names are familiar names here
Yes,
in
ma'am.
Southwest Georgia. And
Yes,
again, though, you've got people coming from
all over. We have people
Ohio.
from Oregon coming. Yes, it's 12 of those that's coming. Yes, ma'am.
Wow. How many people normally attend the conference?
We have 200 to 250. Last year, that Friday night, we had 300 attendants.
Okay,
Yes.
and what does the registration cover? Are there
It
meals
covers
or
all the services, $75 registration for the service.
Okay, and then a lot of people staying in the hotel. I guess
Yes, ma'am.
is it Drury Inn?
The Drury Inn and Suites, yes, ma'am. All
will
the
be the
information
headquarters.
is on the website if you would like to stay there.
Now I know this is a conference for women, and it's I guess the perfect way to end Women's History Month as we celebrate women.
Yes,
but
ma'am.
do you have men attending
Yes,
as well?
ma'am. We do have men as well. They are welcome to attend as well.
Okay,
Yes,
we
ma'am.
won't leave them out.
We won't leave them
Okay,
out.
we
Yes,
won't
ma'am.
leave y'all out.
That's
That's
right.
what we're going to say. Again, it's www.womanofdifference.org. All the registration information you need to know. Hotel.
The hotel is on there as well. Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
all right, and then of course there are locations for you to dine and all of
ma'am.
those types of things. Do you have church groups coming?
We do. We have church groups coming from all over. We have church groups coming from South Carolina. We have church groups coming from Orlando, Florida. It's just all over.
Some economic
Yes,
development
ma'am.
too going on.
Atlanta. Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. Yes.
Awesome for Valdosta.
Yes,
That's
ma'am.
great. Again, it'll be at Union Cathedral. That's 1050 East Hill Avenue in Valdosta, April 9th through the 11th. We're going to take a break here. We come back and we'll talk more about Girl, Get Back Up and Win, again. And welcome back, everybody. Thank you for staying with us. We have guests coming to Southwest Georgia, specifically Valdosta, from Orlando, from Charlotte, from Portland, Oregon, from Atlanta, from all over, as they will be, I should say, attending Girl, Get Back Up and Win Again conference that will be held in Valdosta, April 9th through the 11th. I am still talking with Chadwick Pittman. Your mother
Yes,
is
ma'am.
actually the visionary for
Apostle
this conference.
Sharon Pittman,
Okay,
yes, ma'am.
and she has been presenting these conferences for 29 years.
29 years, yes, ma'am.
Okay, and she'll be a part of all of
She's
this.
she's gonna be there. Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
all right, very good. I want to talk about, you were saying that there will be church groups, there will be individuals
Yes,
coming.
ma'am.
What about the dress, and what about, I guess there's a hotel, Drury Inn and Suites will be
Yes,
the
ma'am.
host hotel.
Yes, ma'am.
But talk about what people can expect that week.
You're gonna expect a mighty move of God. If you're hungry, if you're thirsty, whatever you need, God is gonna meet your need in that place. And people's gonna come from all over to be a part of this event. And the hotel accommodation is the Drury Hotel. And that Thursday night, you can wear whatever you want to wear. Friday morning, you can wear whatever you want to wear. Friday night, we're going to be dressed in red. And on Saturday morning, it's the T-shirts.
Okay. All right. So you can be a little more comfortable,
Yes, ma'am.
right?
Uh-huh.
Now, you also will have vendors there. So listen
will
up,
have
ladies.
vendors. Yes, ma'am.
Get those cards and the cash ready,
Yes,
because you've got vendors. And what will they be offering?
We have vendors that's going to be selling candles, clothing. They're going to be selling candles, clothing, just all kind of stuff. We're going to have someone that's going to be catering food as well. So if you're hungry,
and
you can
you
purchase
just want to
food.
stay on site,
Yes, ma'am.
You can do that. And so the fee, there's one fee.
There's one fee
For the entire
conference.
And that's $75, and you can find out more information about the hotel, about everything, I guess, about the conference at www.womanofdifference.org. Now, you mentioned those T-shirts. You will be able to purchase the
You can
T-shirts?
purchase T-shirts at there as well. Yes, ma'am.
All right, let's go through each day because there were some people we did not get a
Okay.
shout out to that we want to do
Okay.
that. But let's start April 9th. Who will the presenters or the prayer warriors
The prayer
be?
warriors. The prayer warriors is going to be,
Okay.
again, Pastor Callaway, Evangelist Florine Lovett, Pastor Felicia, Pastor Dorothy Glass, Missionary Keshana Rogers, Apostle Sharon Edwards, and we have a lot of people, and also we're going to have the presiders there as well.
We'll talk about some of the other people. Is it Latara?
Dr. Latara Tillman, she's going to be our main speaker for April the 11th. She's going to close us out. And we also have prophetess Amanda Coxfield all the way from Portland, Oregon. She's going to do
She's coming from Portland.
Yes, ma'am. She's going to do the prophetic utterance.
And
Yes,
then
ma'am.
some of the other names that you got there, Charlene.
Pastor Charlene is going to do Thursday night. We have Pastor Apostle Terry Raven Friday morning at 10 a.m.
And again, she's from Albany.
She's from Albany.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
okay.
She's here. And then we also have, like I said, April the 11th at 10 a.m., Prophetess Latara Tillman.
And again, this will be held, this is hosted by Dr. Apostle Sharon Pittman at Union Cathedral. That's located at 1050 East Hill Avenue in Valdosta. Of course, the registration information is at that website, www.womanofdifference.org. Again, this is a women's conference, but men, if you want to sit in and just hear women share their stories,
Yes,
share their testimonies, and the music. There will be music.
Yes, there's going to be a live band there. Yes, ma'am.
And again, to talk about the music.
Okay, we're going to have Cameron. He's going to do the praise and worship. We're going to have dancers that's dancing all over during the praise and worship. It's going to be flowing in there with a spirit of excellence.
And then the presiders again.
The presiders, we have Thursday night, Pastor Fisher. She's all the way from Charlotte, North Carolina. And on Friday morning, we have Pastor Dorothy Brown, all the way from Boston, Georgia. And on Friday night, Elder Sandra Woodruff. She's from Thomasville, Georgia. And my Florida pastor, Pastor Mary Matthews, she's going to be in the house with us and presiding that Saturday morning.
And the prophetic utterance. Talk more about that.
The prophetic utterance, whatever God is saying during that time, they're going to release the prophetic utterance in the house. Whatever God is saying, they want to lay hands during that time. We're giving them 10 minutes to flow, however God lead them to flow.
And ages, I mean, do you normally have the more mature ladies there, or do you have like young people?
We have young college students all over that comes and attend this women's conference.
And you talk about your role, because I know you're a cheerleader,
Yes,
you know.
I work behind the scene. I'm the church administrator. I make sure everything is flowing well. For us picking up the speakers, make sure the flights, the pastors in from the flights. I just do all over. I'm just floating all over.
And then Union Cathedral, that's your mom and dad? Or is that's just the
we
location?
That's just the location.
That's the location,
Yes,
but
ma'am.
your parents have a ministry.
Yes, ma'am. In Paveville, Georgia, Abundant Life Ministries.
Okay, and we need to say your dad's name.
Pastor Morris, Bishop Morris Pittman.
Okay, we need
Yes,
to,
ma'am.
I see, I got you in, sir. I got you in. Again, this sounds like an exciting time. Girl, Get Back Up and Win Again
Yes.
conference. This is something to motivate you, to inspire you. If you feel a little down and out and
Yes.
defeated,
That's right.
get back up.
Get back up and win again.
And win again. And so these themes for the last 29 years, as you said, your mom
Yes,
has
ma'am.
come up with them. She's been inspired. And
Yes,
so
yes,
this sounds exciting.
Yes,
this
ma'am.
sounds exciting. Anything else we need to let everybody know here in Southwest Georgia who can see this dialogue? Since everybody's, they're coming from everywhere.
Coming from everywhere.
From the Northwest, Pacific
Yes.
Northwest,
Yes, ma'am.
up the East Coast, down the East Coast.
Yes. I just want to encourage everybody to go to the website and register at www.womanofdifference.org. I promise you, once you attend this conference the first time, when service is over, when is the next one?
I was about to ask, do you have a lot of repeats?
Oh, yes.
Who come
Yes.
back year after year after year?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yes.
Well, congratulations to your family. Girl, get back up and win again conference April 9th through the 11th. Union Cathedral, that's at 1050 East Hill Avenue in Valdosta. They are looking for you. Go ahead and register. It'll be here before you know it. April is just knocking at the door. All right, good to see you and catch up with you.
Thank you so much.
And,
yes, ma'am.
Have a wonderful Sunday, everybody.
Thank
Spring
you.
is here.
It
We're here for
is.
spring.